All right. Hey there, everybody. The video and audio quality on this might not be super great because this is not really what I do and I don't have the setup for it, but I told the awesome Sam Stockton at VA Games that I would do a little unboxing video for the super awesome game, Cult of the Deep, that I'm so psyched about. So if you are part of the cult, you know that shipping worldwide has been absolutely insano. But Sam had posted on the forums for the Kickstarter that air shipping, even though it was a crazy expensive thing, he was being a cool guy and putting it on the table as an option. I have a play group that it was really psyched about playing this game. And so as kind of an early Christmas present, they all chipped in to get me air shipping on this game. So what I have here in this box is the Kickstarter, like all-in High Priest Cult of the Deep set. And you know, you can be jealous because I got it a little bit earlier than everyone because my group's awesome and they paid for the air shipping. So I want to say that Sam has been excellent. He's just been so communicative, and we've been chatting back and forth. And he, since I was putting this expense out to air ship, and he said, "Do you want me to crack it open for you, and I can inspect the components?" And he was just really great, start to finish. So we've been chatting a lot, and he asked me. He said, "No pressure, but if you want to do an unboxing video, that would be cool." So I absolutely agreed. And he said, and I think you saw this announcement on the Kickstarter, that he said he found two things that he was not super thrilled about. One of them is the instruction manual. And I'm only saying this, by the way, in advance of the unboxing so that, because he said it, and if it's true what he says, and I pull out these components and they're a little bit unusual, I just want that to be up front, that he said the instruction manual seemed a little bit not to his standards, and that there were some errors in printing on the playmat. Well, since I'm getting this copy sooner, he said, "Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you the instruction booklet as it is, and of course I will absolutely send you a new one as soon as we get the new ones back to the printer, so that's rad." And he said, "And I'll send you a pre-production playmat." He said, it looks great printing-wise, but there's maybe a slight issue on the cuts for the cubes not being perfectly aligned with the printed squares. He said, "If you have a problem with it, I will absolutely send you, no questions asked, the newly printed ones once they're off the presses, but this way you'll have a complete game." So he's just been super awesome. I haven't looked at this stuff yet. I'm only saying this because this is what he said to me, and if I'm going to do this unboxing kind of live, I don't want it to shock anybody, and I don't want that to reflect poorly on how awesome Sam and the crew of VA Games have been. So without further ado, I'm going to crack everything open. So here's what I cheated and opened the FedEx box that it came in, but only to verify that there was the right stuff in there and that it was the right package. So I'm not opening up anything weird here. So let's see what we get in here. All right. So here's the first thing. So again, this is like the all-in pledge. So I did everything. I did all the cool components and all the extra stuff. So take a look at this here. Oh, look at these. First off, let's just hear this noise for a minute. So good. Oh, I'm already like dropping them. These look awesome, really easily distinguishable. I wonder how good this is going to be for you to be able to see. But so there's the 5, and really easily distinguishable from the 1s. And these are great. I don't know if you can tell, they're kind of like printed on the back, and there's this really thick, clear acrylic that shows through. So that's great. And obviously there's like a whole huge mess of these. Oh, and look, here's this cool. And here's so the special tokens are in here. These are great. And obviously there's, a ton of them, right? So there's more than enough what you need. But these are great, compared to like cardboard punch-out tokens, which I don't mind a cardboard punch-out token, but these are just great. I guess I could probably have also done it like this. I'm not really sure how this screen is gonna end up looking between an overhead screen so you can see the components and a screen so you can see me talking. All right, just gonna shove those over to the side there. Then we have I love metal coins in any game ever. I just love metal coins, and these are these feel so good. Oh, they look so awesome. So just listen to that. Oh, look at these. These are gorgeous. These really, I'm going to show these on both screens here. You can see these are gorgeous. These turned out so awesome. Oh, they're thick. They're heavy. These are not chintzy at all. These feel great. Right in there. Oh yeah, look how. Oh, 1s and 5s. Yeah. Look how cool. How cool these look. These are great all around. I mean, they're really easily distinguishable too. Again, in my lighting, I don't really know how well this is coming across, but they're totally different colors. I mean, even far away on the table, you would have no problem picking up and distinguishing which of those was which. So that is awesome. Then we have this extremely rad tray here, one of those cool snap together fold up trays with the outstanding icon of the game on here. I love this. Is bigger than I thought it was going to be, which is really cool. I have, obviously not with this symbol, but I have this style tray that is much smaller. So that is very pleasant. So look how cool that is. That is really nice. That is really nice. It feels awesome too. I mean, that is really sharply cut and looks gorgeous. So then you do, I don't know if you've ever seen these before, but they have snaps at the corners. See how this snaps together here. You see it's a little, oh, this is nice. It's got that, my apartment smells of rich mahogany kind of thing going here. This is nice, like thick, stiff leather here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Snaps together real nice. Sturdy. All that in there. I mean, that's not what it's for. You're gonna roll dice to do it, but that is cool. That's cool. We're gonna leave that there. All right, so here's this play mat, the neoprene mat. We're gonna see what. Oh, this is a nice looking. It is Christmas. Oh, this thing looks great. Oh, this looks great. Oh, I can sort of tell what Sam's talking about. I guarantee you can't even see on this video, but there's this tiny little bit of overlap where, and it's not even on these bottom two rows, it's just on these top two rows. There's like this tiniest little bit of outline, which I'll be honest, I would never in a million years have noticed had Sam not told me in advance that's what it was going to be. And the mat itself is awesome looking. I mean, this is, again, I apologize if the lighting is kind of skewing this a little bit, but this is really just spectacular looking. Like, look how cool this is. The layout on this is great. The art is great. Like, this is a absolutely gorgeous mat. I'm a big fan of these too. I mean, this is very functional too. I'm a big fan of these kind of mats as player aids. And surprisingly enough, I've actually played a couple of games that have gotten these wrong. I've played a few games where the mat does not really match the layout that you would actually use in the game, or it doesn't even match the intended layout, like the instructed layout. But this one just looks outstanding. So yeah, Sam, you were worried about nothing, at least as far as this version goes, because this is great. The stitching is good. There's no problems with it at all. So yeah, outstanding. All right, so I'll just slide that over. All right, here we go. Here's the main event. The actual. Oh yeah, look at this. You know what I'm really impressed by is this is not a huge box, and this is something I might be in the minority here, but when I shop for games, whether it's online shopping or on a Kickstarter or whatever it is, I am thinking about whether it's going to fit on my Kallax with my other games and whether I'm going to have to make room on the shelf. And so I know some people really go nuts over, they call that shelf presence, right? Giant production boxes. But for me, I am more likely to pick up a game if I know that it's not going to be insanely big and take up a ton of room. So, but this is probably some of the most awesome box art I've ever seen. And let's just look at that cool, that extra cover love there. But this is great. I mean, the art on this is so excellent. I'm so enamored with this right from the start. I'm kind of a sucker for this kind of theme, so this already kind of had me. But even if I wasn't, this is just so evocative right away, right? Like, I'm really, really into this. All right, let's crack it open. Everyone's probably like, shut up, open the box. All right, I'm doing it. Okay. All right. Oh, so wow. So this is the instruction manual. Sam, what were you worried about? This is, I mean, I see what you're talking about. It's matte and not glossy, but first off, if you had not said anything, I would not know that wasn't just an intentional design choice, right? This feels awesome. And maybe this is just me playing into the theme here a little bit, but this feels more like an old scroll that you would find that feels thematically appropriate to this. This feels more like, if you see the book that the guy is holding on the cover, this feels more like it would be that book than a glossy, the kind of standard magazine print that a lot of instruction manuals come in. So I could see that maybe because of the style of paper, there's an expectation that it won't be as durable over time. But as far as the print itself goes, I mean, it's absolutely perfect printing. There's no issues there. There's nothing smudged, nothing misaligned, doesn't look blurry or anything like that. Like, it doesn't look like the printing on a different style of paper has had a major effect on, or even really any effect on text. Everything's perfectly readable. No, yeah, I would definitely not have known that this was not an intentional design choice if hadn't pointed it out. All right, so here we have the cardboard version of the tokens we've already seen, which I'm going to just pop a couple of these out. And I mean, these are nice, right? Like, these are good thick pieces, right? Like, I give them a little stress test in my hand. They don't bend. They're not creasing or anything like that. So as gorgeous as these are, I will say that if you are one of the backers that didn't opt for those, don't fret like you're getting, an inferior product, because these are great. The printing on them is sharp, right? Like, same as those before, you'll definitely be able to tell from plenty of space away what they are. So no issues at all there. Let's get these out. I'm not going to pop every one of them out of the sheets here, especially since I'm probably going to keep them in the sheets, kind of stored away. I don't really like to keep, if I do have, the optional special tokens, I usually don't keep them with the cardboard ones. I'll kind of file those away separately. Oh, let's see what we have in here. Oh, look at this. Oh, look how pretty this is. These are great. These are awesome. I want to just buy a separate set of these as dice bags. So we've got two of the blood ones. Oh, that's so nice. I'm gonna have to figure out how to pack all this up though too. Oh, look how cool this is. Look at this. Oh, I don't know if I need to be showing them up here. Look how cool this is. This is like, if this didn't go so perfectly with the game, I would definitely want to like cannibalize this and just show up to D&D night with these, right? But the just awesome. I mean, the stitching on these is outstanding, right? And these are nice bags. These are, oh yeah, and they cinch close real nice. Yeah, the quality on this is great. This is definitely going to be a game where the table props are really evocative of the game. It's really going to lean into the theme like that. All right, then we've got The cards here. So I am assuming that these cards are loose because Sam inspected this. Not that it matters, nothing wrong with them, but usually you expect these a stack of cards like this to kind of come shrink. I don't know if it's just because Sam did an inspection of mine, or if they all would, but these are great. I mean, these are just cool. These turned out so nice. And I remember, voting on the extra one of these. Oh, look at the art on these, right? Like that's just doing this in a way that's helpful, but these are just so. I'm immediately you kind of probably saw there that I stopped paying attention to the fact that I was making a video and just wanted to, look through these cards, which I definitely will do after I do the actual video. But oh, this is great. Yep, and there's 8 player aid cards. Oh, all right, that is cool. That is cool. So I'm looking. I don't know, and maybe Sam confirmed this or didn't, but I might have missed it. I don't know what the deal is going to be if you sleeve these, but I don't know if you can tell, but the well that they're sitting in is very deep. So it definitely looks like there'd be room to sleeve these and not have any problems. And it looks wide enough. Like if I do that, there's a little bit of lateral movement there. So I think you could sleeve these and probably have it be fine. That probably came up in discussion and I just missed it. But as long as you're not putting crazy sleeves on these, it definitely looks like you'd be fine there. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, look, all right, I'm not even going to go down there yet, but we have these ritual boards, which these are really, really cool. Like, I know I've got this mat over here, which is doing what these boards are going to do, but I gotta say, I might be tempted to use the boards anyway on top of mat because these are really sharp. I mean, they are thick, they are sturdy. The art is excellent. I mean, it came out really crisp for something that is kind of darkly themed art, right? So you're worried that maybe because the theme of the art is so dark that it's not going to come out real well, but it actually came out great, right? You can really tell what's going on there. The images are real sharp. You can really easily see the Roman numerals on there. I don't think anyone's going to mess that up. And they'll have something sitting on there anyway. But yeah, I mean, obviously you're not going to use them together. You're not going to use the playmat and these boards. But once again, for anyone that didn't do the add-on of the playmat, I think I can safely say that you don't have to worry that you're missing out. I mean, playmat's cool. Go for it if you're going to get the extras. But if you didn't, I don't think you should be lamenting anything. I think these are really great. So, okay. So now I've got, oh, look at these. This is the Kraken Dice, these D4s. So we're going to take all these out and we're going to roll them. Look, these are cool. These are cool. All right, so I don't know. Again, I don't know how well you can really see this, but they've got a real kind of cool sparkle effect to them. And of course, we're just gonna throw them in there. All right, see that? So we've got, these are the marker cubes, and this is something I wanted to test immediately. Is the ritual marker cubes here is. Oh, yep. All right, they fit. I know it's like a silly thing, but sometimes I've seen people get this component wrong, right? And the whatever markers they give you don't have a nice fit. But these definitely, yep, they have a nice fit there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I mean, if you tell that, but if I do that, I mean, they're not going anywhere. They're not rattling them all over. Yep. There's that little, on the mat in particular, they're just snug enough that there's that little bit of pop when you pull them out. So they're definitely not rolling all over the place. All right, awesome. Let's take a look at dice. All these are in bags. They've got, you know, trays there. Oh, these are, I'm such a sucker for weird dice. I tell you, that's probably the thing that drew me in on this game right from the start. I mean, I already love the themes, the flavor themes and the mechanical themes of this game. So it hit a lot of good points for me, but these weird dice, I love. First off, look how good that looks, right? Like these look outstanding. And you can't, there's no way for me to show this to you because you would have to just do this yourself to the light, but they are just translucent enough that you can look through them and kind of see the shadow of the symbol on the other side through them. They have that little bit of bloody gelatin look to them. They are awesome, super easily readable, but oh yeah, that looks great. The symbol just pops so well on these, so love that. Got, oh, and then let's see if that oh yeah, same with the blue. You can just kind of see the gelatin through it. Look how sharp this cut is. And I mean, this, you know, it's not always easy, right, to get this kind of stuff, especially when you're having these custom made and it's not just numbers, right? And you're trying to create these designs and instruct people on how to make them and mass produce them on dice. It's not always easy. And the detail work is fine. I mean, if you look at the pupil in the eye there, it's not big, right? So it would have been really easy for that to have missed, someone to have mispainted that, or for, you know, for it to be silver and not be the same color as the die. But no, these are all excellent. So yeah, there's them. And then this was a Kickstarter bid. I think this was actually, if I remember correctly, you had to like back the Kickstarter in the first 24 or 48 hours or something, and you got this cool extra handful of green ones. And oh, they look sick in the light. I know there's no way for me to just show that to you, but they look absolutely sick through the light. They look like there's stuff trapped in them, right? They look like they're gelatinous cubes from D&D. And these are just so pretty. So these are really, really great. I'm not even going to put those into the rest. Nice, solid. I'm really going to go deep into the tank for an unboxing here. Really show you everything. This tray is nice, right? I mean, it's not broken or anything like that. Nice and sturdy, holds everything. Good, solid. Like, you got some cool. Even the back of the box looks good. All right. Yeah. So that's it. That's everything. This has been outstanding, start to finish. This has been a great Kickstarter campaign. You know, Sam and the team, you've been really communicative. I really appreciated not only the level of interaction with the backers and fans from the start, but, you know, getting invitations to the tabletop simulator game nights every Thursday, and you know, being a part of seeing the evolution of the design of these things and all the feedback and everything that you took from players. This has been great. It really gives a lot of confidence in the game too. Say, oh, this has been played, and you know that I'm not really worried about any balance issues or anything like that because it's been worked out. I'm really excited about the game itself. So I couldn't be more pleased. This was great. Thank you so much. And thank you especially for all of your help coordinating, getting it here in time for PAX Unplugged. I will be at PAX Unplugged. I actually live not too far from the Philadelphia Convention Center where it's being held. So I am definitely going to be in attendance. And with a little luck, I'd love to get a full, you know, 8-person run of this out onto the table. So that's what we're going to be hoping for. I will definitely be getting at least some of that, because all of the group of mine that so generously chipped in for shipping, they are probably going to mob me if I don't get this onto the table when they're all out here for PAX Unplugged. But maybe there'll be room for a few other people as well. So if you're going to PAX Unplugged, comment or say something if Sam posts this somewhere that's not just for him to watch. All right, everybody, thank you so much. I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday season, especially the folks at BA Games. Thank you so much. This has been outstanding. Bye.